Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, obviously by the title, is on the KKW X Mario palette. So this palette has been all over social media. It made the color blue on the eyes a thing. Like, it's so trendy right now, which I'm obsessed. I'm living for it. So this is how the palette looks like. It's a gray slim, and then the name's right here imprinted. You could kind of see it. The packaging, I actually really like it. I like how slim it is. I like how magnetic it is. So it's magnetic. And you do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shadows, which is kind of, I feel like, a good amount of shadows for a palette. And each eyeshadow is 0.6 ounces. So if we look at a Anastasia palette, it has 0.2 each shadow. So if you think about it, it is bigger than this one's. They might look around the same size. This one's all beat up because this one has extremely fallout. But I already hit pan in one, which I've only used this palette like twice, which is insane. But so this is how it looks like, and then this one looks like this. They're slightly bigger, but I'm just guessing they're a little bit thicker. I don't know. But they do have more shadows. It contains more shadow. And then you have your mirror up here, which I truly appreciate having a mirror on my palette. You know, it just makes it easier to like go ahead and do your makeup. Another thing that I like about the palette, I feel like if it gets dirty, you will be able to clean it. Not like this one, which is like a velvet material. This one you could get a wipe and it's good to go. So I've been hearing a lot of like negative reviews towards this palette, like it wasn't wowing to some people, but to me, honestly, I do freelance here and there. I feel like this year I kind of stepped down on freelancing, but when you freelance, and Mario's obviously a celebrity makeup artist, so he does work with different people, so I could totally see where he's coming from with this palette. You have your neutrals, and I feel like a lot of people are like, it's just neutrals. But then again, if you're a freelance makeup artist, you need neutrals, you need those shades. And then you have your bronzy shades as well. Whenever I do a girl's makeup, for the most part, it's a very neutral with shimmer gold or like silver. They'll never ask me, oh, you know what, I'm going to a wedding, I want blue eyeshadow. Like, I never got that. Or a bride, like, you just don't get that. But I'm excited that he did put the blue shadow, because I feel like him and Kim, like, I think it was like in 2008, if I could be wrong, I'm not sure, but there was a year where he did, I'll put a picture somewhere right here, but they did a blue eyeshadow and that shadow went viral. Like, there was like YouTube videos after YouTube videos inspired by it. So I'm excited that he put that blue, and obviously it's a gorgeous color. It's been all over social media. And then you have this like cranberry purple shade. This one's really pretty. I could kind of see this wearing for my brides, just because brides do prefer a little bit of purple on their eyes, and this purple will look perfect for brown eyes. Brown eyes and purple shadows just look really good. I feel like blue actually looks good with brown eyes. I could be wrong, but I feel like it makes my eyes pop a little even more. So yeah, let's talk about the formula. The formula is very buttery. Like, I can't stress it enough. They're super pigmented. But one thing I did notice about these shadows is that they apply better with your finger. Those were like super horrible watches. They do apply better with your finger, but I have long nails, so I couldn't really get in there. And they do apply better with a wet brush. So I'm doing a demo like at the end to show you guys how I got this eye. But yeah, the shimmer shadows, I recommend using it with a wet brush or with your finger. But since I have long nails, I can't really do that, girl. The other thing is, I really appreciate him having a light shade right here to set your concealer or your eyeshadow primer. You do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 shimmeries. And then 4 matte. And I appreciate the transition color. I feel like you could create so many looks with this eyeshadow palette. The matte shadows are very creamy as well and super easy to blend out. That's one thing that I can't stress enough. This formula is super easy to blend out. So super friendly, beginner friendly. So if you are new into the makeup world, I feel like this palette would be perfect. I've seen a lot of people say there's dupes for it. I feel when people do dupes, it kind of takes the hard work from someone, and it just kind of takes away from the creator. Like if I was to create a palette and I start seeing dupes, which I don't think there is a dupe for this palette. There might be similar shades because I just purchased the BH Cosmetics Festival palette and they have a nice blue in there, but I don't think it goes with the formula that this eyeshadow palette has. I could be wrong, you know, but you guys see how there I have this blue right here and then this blue over here. I feel like the Mario one's a little bit more darker. If you could see that, they're very similar, but this one's a little bit darker. So that's the only thing that I do have to say is I don't know. This one's the Mario and this one's the BH Cosmetics. Very similar, but this one's a little bit more deep. So I honestly don't own anything similar to it. And then there's this shadow on this BH Cosmetic palette too called Escape that I could kind of see why people were saying it's similar to this one. But then again, this one's a little bit deeper. But I'm not going to stress it enough. I think this palette, Mario killed it because you have so many shades and you could create so many looks. I don't think there's a dupe, and I'm not going to try to even find one because the formula is there, the pigmentation's there. The packaging's there. The only thing that I didn't like is the eyeshadow names are in the back. I hate I hate palettes like that. I would appreciate him to have the names on the front. So the other thing is that I want to address on this palette is that it is pretty pricey, but then again, it's makeup by Mario, guys. Makeup by Mario is a big thing. I'm someone that has been inspired by Mario multiple times. His work is amazing, and I feel like he's such a humble person. I obviously have never met the guy, but from what it seems like, he's very humble and very hardworking. He has worked his ass off to get to this point, so I had to support him in his palette. Like I said, I'm a makeup artist. I do freelance, and I feel like this palette would be perfect for your kit because you could create so many looks. But yeah, do I recommend this palette? I do. If you have the money, get it. I believe they're sold out and they're not going to have them in stock anymore. So if you didn't get your hands on it, that kind of sucks. But like I said, there's similar shades to it. I feel like he put a lot of thought into the formula because like I said, they're super easy to blend out. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this palette. I know they're not gonna, hopefully they do like a relaunch later on because it's such a good palette and I feel like they would sell out again. Hopefully Mario and Kim decide to relaunch it because like I said, it's such a good palette. I just feel like maybe the first few times you work with it, you will judge it, but as an artist, I could see myself creating so many looks with it. If you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. It'll show. Okay, so I look a little crazy because my eyes are already primed and set. I use my Urban Decay HIIIII eyeshadow primer. This is like my go-to primer, so I use that and then I set it with my RCMA powder. I do set it for the blending could be a little bit smoother, but I know a lot of people don't like to set it because I don't know, something about like it be more pigmented if you don't set it, but for me it just blends so much easier whenever I set my concealer. And then I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the color Miami, which is your basic like crease color. It's like an orange brown, it's like a brown color right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab Miami and then I'm gonna go ahead and apply that on my crease. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this into my crease. I did grab a little bit of color and there is a lot of pigment that's coming out of it. So I did want to start slowly because I rather build it up than to like, you know, going hard and for it to be not good. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in for you guys to see a little bit better. But we're gonna build this color into the crease right here. It's blending out really nice. And this is a matte shadow, so matte shadows sometimes are actually a little bit harder to blend out, but this one's blending out super nice. So I'm gonna do this like bronzy look with the blue underneath because I like that look. I saw it on Desi Perkins So that's kind of what I'm doing. So my look, it's inspired by her. But other than that, like, I just want to test out the shadows. I don't want to do a blue smoky eye because I recently did one with, like, my previous video was a blue smoky eye. So I don't want to, like, you know, full on test the blue. But I know a lot of people, the big thing about this eyeshadow is the blue. So I obviously want to play with it. Alabanian? I don't know how to say it. But it's this one right here. And top out the excess. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this into my crease. This is very pretty, this color. Very pigmented as well. I really feel like Mario knew what he was doing with the formula, because let's be honest, he's been in the game for a while. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab the color Armenian, which is like a gold shadow. And I'm not gonna wet my brush, I'm just gonna go straight into it just because I want to see how pigmented it is. I'm gonna top off some excess powder. There's just a little bit, like not too much. This one, I feel like they're pigmented, but with a brush, I'm not getting anything. So I'm going to go ahead and wet my brush just because I feel like I'm going to get more pigment out of it. And it's just going to stick better into my skin. I feel like that was going to happen. A lot of formulas that are metallic, that's how it kind of goes down. And if you're a makeup artist, like that's, like if you freelance, you know, that's just kind of like the thing to do with eyeshadows. So I'm going to go ahead and try this one more time. It applies so much better. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend that over here, like so. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab the color, just because I want to play a little bit more with the shadows, but I'm going to go ahead and grab the color Loyalty, which is, honestly, it looks like a cool tone brown. Just apply it here at the end to give more dimension, you know. Yeah, it's like a rich brown. Okay, so I already did one eye because my camera heated up, and yeah, I'm gonna look a little crazy, but once I put lashes on, girl, we're gonna look good. So what I did, I applied my HIIIII eyeliner, and I'm gonna apply this on my waterline. So I'm gonna go into Libra, which is the blue shadow, which is the shadow that everybody was been talking about. And I'm gonna apply this. So now I'm gonna go ahead and grab the color 2008. And then I'm gonna apply this into my inner corner. Okay, so this is the final look. It took me a little bit of time. It's already kind of dark outside because I was charging my camera up. But yeah, this is the final look. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for you to get notified every time I upload. I'll see you guys on my next video.